Hi, Aquarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Let's see what Spirit has for you today. Let's see what's coming for you in the cards. Let's call in our spirit guides. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's been newly guided here. I'm very grateful that you're here. Spirit, please share with me any messages of love. What is it that you need my Aquarius to know today? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have a new chapter. Okay. I have a new chapter in your book of love. It's calling for a fresh start. Okay. So, boy, we all want to start that new chapter in our life, don't we? We all want to know that there's a new beginning. So new chapter, new beginning. I have yes. Okay. It says he will be back. Trust and know he will return. Okay. Do you have somebody? It is a feeling of they're back. I will say that, maybe we weren't in a no contact. Maybe it's somebody that, we didn't really get off to a great start. Maybe it was somebody that we kind of started something. Sometimes people have like a false start and then they try again. That's how it feels to me. It feels like, you know what, the first time I kind of messed up, I dropped the ball. But are you willing to try again? And I know a lot of you are going to say, I don't know if I want to give somebody a second chance. But there could have been circumstances, there could have been things going on in their life, their personal life, that prevented them from being in a relationship at that time. So I do feel like it's a fresh start and giving somebody a second chance. You have a choice. So it could be between two. They're saying, listen, but I feel like it's a choice of, do I go back or do I keep moving forward? So many of you are going to say, I'm not going back. But if this is somebody that is meant to be in your life, or you just were kind of wondering what happened, I'm not going to tag it as a no contact, because I'm not feeling like you were in a real relationship yet. I feel like it was more, we kind of started something. It never really went anywhere, but I always kind of wondered why. Why didn't it go somewhere? I thought that there was going to be something here, but it didn't really turn into anything at the time. But I do feel like for whatever reason, this person never forgot you. They haven't forgotten you. I'm going to say it that way. But it is a sense of, I've been thinking about you. I know I wasn't right. And I don't know, maybe they just get the nerve to say, hey, I'm sorry. I really blew it the first time. You're going to give me a second chance, something like that. I have strength. God, give me strength in this connection. I have a 4 of Pentacles. They were guarding themselves. I have a Fool. It's almost as if they weren't quite ready for the relationship. Maybe they were just coming out of something significant and they thought they were ready to start a relationship. But then when they started something, they realized they were uncomfortable. They realized it just didn't feel right for them. And now they're in a better place, is what Spirit's sharing with me. And now they are ready to, start again or try again, or a second chance at love. But it could be somebody who they just didn't give themselves enough time in between relationships, and they realized that they really needed that time. So I would rather the person say to me, I just needed more time. I just wasn't ready. And then somebody who jumps into a relationship and then, say months later, they say, oh, I thought I wanted this, but this isn't what I wanted. So this person didn't waste a whole bunch of your time in the beginning. They might have made you feel like, what happened? I thought this was a good connection. I thought we had a nice date, something like that. But they weren't ready at the time. I have a Star. Okay. You could have been really interested in this person and then bummed, like they weren't there. I have an 8 of Wands. They're coming back fast. They're coming almost like a sense of no out of nowhere. They shift their energy. They make a change and they say, I made a mistake and I shouldn't have pushed you away. So that's how it's feeling. But I do feel like I don't feel like they're a runner as much as I feel like they just weren't ready. So I guess I'm asking Spirit, like, is this somebody who's going to keep doing this to you? You give them a second chance and the next thing you know, you're right back where you started and you're like, shame on me. But I really don't feel like that's what's going on here. I feel like this person needed more time to heal and get over something and just have some time alone, possibly, and not be in a relationship of any kind for a while. And then when they felt like they were ready, you were the one that they want to be with. You're the one that they were most impressed with. You're the one that they're hoping you're still available is kind of how it came into me. Like they're hoping that you haven't found anybody in the meantime. So that could be, maybe the feeling of rushing. Like once they made up their mind, they're like, I better find out if they're still available. And they could actually contact you and say that, like, hey, have you found somebody else yet? Or are you still open to dating? Like what, something like that. But I do feel like that's how it's going to come back. I also felt like it was a good connection. And we were both, or one of you, I'm going to say one of you said, did I read that person so wrong? Our energy was great. We were attracted to each other. We could talk effortlessly. Did I read that person wrong? Because they just kind of poof, disappeared. A heart with a key, meeting the one, getting together. You could be the one that opens this person's heart again. And they were struggling with, am I really ready to be in a relationship? I can tell you if they're coming back, they have made up their mind that they do want to put some time and energy into this connection. So I'm definitely going to say that. But right now I feel like I am I needed that time. I have unconditional love, self-love, passion. I just realized my candles aren't going. So that's bothering me. I need my candles. I changed my candles in between videos and I need to get them going again. All right, here we go. That makes me feel better. All right. That makes me feel better. All right, that's nice. That's better. Unconditional love, mirroring each other, old wounds. You could be very much alike. You could be very understanding about what this person has been going through. And they could have been honest with you at the time. They could have just said, I thought I was ready for this, but I'm really not. And they, you knew that they were struggling and you probably said, well, I'd rather you wait. Here's a chaser. I'm not going to chase you. I'm not going to, I wasn't going to chase this person. I wasn't going to track them down and try to convince them to be in a relationship. So I get that. I'm sure that we just let it fade. I'm sure we just said, well, it is what it is. There's a lot of people that happens to. You meet them once or twice, and then it doesn't really go anywhere. So I have a key ready to unlock the possibilities. So if anybody can open their heart, it's going to be you. It's going to be you are able to break through this feeling of, do I even want to be in another relationship? You're the right one, Spirit's saying. So it's not like they're out and dating lots of people. If they're going to be starting over again, I feel like they want to start over with you. If you're not available, obviously you're not available, but I just feel like they have to find out. They have to find out if they've lost you forever or the timing wasn't right. And you're the one that got away. But I feel like they're coming back. True love. Do not doubt, for you are always loved. Is this person, you know, sometimes you feel like a person's supposed to be in your life, and maybe you felt that way about this person. You felt like this, it just felt right, and that's why you were confused, or they dropped the ball, or what happened here, because I thought everything was going really well. But maybe we'll realize that it came around again because it's meant to be. And second chances are okay. Second chances are great. I have wisdom. Trust your intuition, okay, for a deeper commitment. And if this person's coming around again, I can guarantee you they've given some thought to, I am ready to be in a relationship, because they don't want to do that to you again, is how I feel. Like this is not a person who is going to be on again, off again. I feel like it happened once for a reason. And it is a sense of, I've given this a lot of thought, and I do want to try, but I want to try harder, and I want it to be real. So if they do come back, I feel like you have a really, really good shot at having a very happy and healthy relationship, which is good news. I have present. Now is the time. This is happening now. This is happening now. For some of you, this person's thinking about this. This person's ready to literally knock on your door, give you a call, and see what your feelings are, and see if you're open to, yeah, okay, you know what, I get it. Yeah, let's go out again. Let's go out again. People, you know, things happen. Sometimes it's not as simple as, we went on our first date and it was magical, and then we went on our second date. We've been together ever since. That's great. But there's a lot of people who have what I call these false starts, that we thought we were starting something, and for whatever reason, it went in different directions. And then somehow it comes back around, and you're like, wow, that's weird. You know, like I really thought this was over, but here it is again, and you're presented with it again. So it really depends on that window of time and the right place at the right time, and you're both available and you both want to be in it. So there's a lot of things happening all at once in order to even get off to a good start. But I do feel like it is coming back around, and whoever this is, they're back again. We are meant to be a power couple and show others how love can truly conquer. You could have a lot in common. You could have great careers. You could be very synergistic. You could really enjoy each other's company and really motivate each other in some way. So that's nice. I'm ready to open my heart and have an honest conversation with you. So this person is ready. This person's ready to come forward. Beautiful. I feel your energy all around me and cannot help but hope that you feel my energy around you too. So there could be times that you've thought about this person. You've thought about this person often. You've often wondered, what are they doing now? Did they find somebody else? Are they going to be ready someday? So your mind may have drifted back and forth to this person multiple times. Words could never express how much love, appreciation, and respect that I have for you. So that respect is sharing with me that his intention isn't to bring you back into his life and keep hurting you. I don't feel like he would do that to you. If he truly didn't think that he could be in a relationship and he was going to do that to you again, I don't feel like he would come back around. So he, like I said, I feel like he or she, I should say, that they've given a lot of thought to what it is that they want, and they're ready. So that's good. So they're available. They're emotionally available, which is good news. I have a King of Cups. I'm ready to give my heart. How about that? I'm ready to give my heart. I have a Six of Cups, a little bit of your everything that I've ever wanted. Why did I push you away? It's the classic question to, people push each other away for a lot of reasons, but usually it's out of fear. It's out of fear of change. It's out of fear of what if I get hurt? So it's usually out of fear. I have a 10 of Cups. I think we could be really happy together. I could see us really happy together. Beautiful. And I have an Ace of Pentacles. So this person's going to come back into your life with this sense of unconditional love, falling in love, creating a very loving energy around you, happy home, happy life. So I would definitely say this person's worth a second chance. I would, unless this person's like really hurt you in the past, or, you were in a relationship and they really did abandon you, whatever. But I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling like it's somebody that it was a short term that we were kind of talking or together, and then it just disappeared. And now they're coming back. I have a 5 of Swords. I have a Lover's card. And I have a Justice. So the 5 of Swords came into me more as a battle within yourself, where you probably go back and forth with, am I going to get hurt again? Is this person going to waste my time again? Is this person going to do the same thing they did the last time? And I think you override it eventually with, I have nothing to lose. If I don't give them a second chance, I'll never know. So it's almost this giving in energy of, am I excited about it? Not necessarily, because I'm hesitant and I'm afraid you're going to hurt me. But I'm also being fair and true to myself that if Spirit wants me to revisit this energy and puts it in front of me again, I owe it to myself to find out why. So there's that kind of inner battle going on for me. And I do feel this beautiful Lover's card and this beautiful Justice card. So you could spend the rest of your life with this person once we get over this hurdle. And that's what I feel like it is. I feel like it was a false beginning. I feel that it was a false start. And, when I was a kid, I used to swim competitively. And I was a false starter. I don't know why. I just would... Before that buzzer went off, I would just go poop. I'd be in the water, and then I'd get it out of my system, and I'd come back up on the block, and then I'd have a great race. So what it did do is it got rid of the nervousness. But I was a false starter. But the second time around, I was a good swimmer and very competitive. And but the second time around is how I feel in this reading. Let's see what the love messages are. I can't see us happening, but I hope we can be friends someday. That could be what was said. That when we weren't, we could have parted friends. But a lot of people don't want to be friends with somebody that they were dating. They're like, I have a lot of friends. I don't need to be your friend. Because to me, if we remain friends, they're trying to just keep that tie to you emotionally, and they want to see what else is out there. And if it doesn't work out, they can say, well, we got back together because we always remained friends. It's kind of this, if you don't want to be with me, you're not going to be with me, was always my attitude. Like, you're not going to see me. You're not going to talk to me. If you want to be with somebody else, you will never hear from me again. I am out of your life. And if that's your choice, then I am out of your life. So, this I want to be your friend doesn't really work. But you might have had the conversation at some point with this person of, maybe we should just be friends. But I don't feel like that worked either. I feel a deep love for what we have. So we will get to a point where we have a deep love. That would be nice. I don't love you anymore. So I'm going to put that into the false start. That I don't think we even got to that stage where we were talking about our feelings. I feel like this person could have said something like, I don't feel like I'm capable of loving. I don't feel like I have it in me to open my heart to be with somebody. And those are, of course, red flags, because you don't want to start a relationship with somebody who's sharing with you that they are so wounded that they don't even see themselves in a healthy and happy, loving relationship again. So they did need time. They did need healing if that's the case. So that's okay if that's what they did. I'm testing your sustainability. I don't know if we're being tested. You could be testing yourself. You could be saying, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know how much more energy I can put into you. You could be testing your own sustainability of, if I want to be in this. I will share my love the first chance that I get. Don't lose faith in me. So obviously this person is thinking of you and has been thinking of you. And I feel that this could be, it could be somebody that you've been thinking of, or it could be somebody that just comes in like a blast from the past, because you could be like totally blown away that this person reaches out to you again. And you just would be like, wow, I never thought I'd hear from you again. Or I thought you fell off the face of the earth, but time is a healer. Time is always in motion. It's always in movement. And if it wasn't the right time at a different time, then maybe it's the right time now. And maybe that is what your person is thinking and feeling. And that's why Spirit's sharing with me this message. So we're going to put this out into the universe and see what happens. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. How beautiful. And I want to thank you all for joining me. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and the subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words, your comments. I really appreciate it. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website in the link below, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com. And I'll see you guys all again real soon in another Love Messages.